A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it. Okay, once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Powell is out there with Porzingis, and it's Brunson in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Green out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3. Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Brunson against Harris. 5 to shoot. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Thibault. He can't get that one. Nice D from Porzingis. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson, no good. Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got the game going with his first points of the game for the 76ers. Green against Doncic. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Back to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brunson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And the shot is good.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Simmons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Doncic against Green. Lets it go from deep. Thibault can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Foul, that's good. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Benson with it, outguarded by Simmons. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Here's Doncic. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line.
Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's Porzingis, and the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Lobbed up there for Embiid.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it.
Here's Simmons, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Here's Simmons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. Stolen by Brunson. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Embiid is a very assertive player, a player who fights the defense on these contact finishes and does so with confidence.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Thibault. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Free throw drops in there for Thibault. Well, we all know, Clark, the travel in the NBA is just exhausting. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up.
Kevin, I tell you, some of the old-timers would say, hey, they travel in charter planes today and 5-star hotels. They haven't seen anything as far as rough travel. But you're right, it takes a toll. But players are well accustomed to navigating the cadence and rhythm of traveling and still being ready to play.
And so he makes both from the line. Dallas has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Yep, it counts.
Boy, that's a recipe for disaster, fellas. Allowing Doncic to get comfortable from this area, forget about it.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Porzingis.
and get a load of fat move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
That was special order delivery there, guys. What a dunk.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Green and then for Dallas. Josh Richardson's checked in for Hardaway, and Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Doncic outside. Here's the floater. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
That free throw good from Doncic.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding him.
Now here's Simmons. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Harris, good. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Cauley Stein. Outside, Porzingis for the three. Simmons pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Inside, here's Harris, and the layup is good. Harris has got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Burke. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Richardson outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. And how about we check the numbers for Joel Embiid?
He stepped up his game on the glass big time this month. His numbers are outstanding, but even if the numbers weren't there, his activity in the paint has been incredible. His hard work is paying off, and they want more of the same from that young man.
Now here is Harris. Last game he had 34 points. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. Floats one, and Embiid with the block. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Embiid against Stein. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The 76ers lead. Harris kicks to Simmons. Back to Harris. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
That's good from Richardson. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
Oh, what a play!
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And I think for the 76ers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Burke. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside, Redick. Tipped away. It's stolen by Milton. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. And Hill has it in the corner. Takes the 3. Stein grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Richardson, good.
Richardson pretty nifty there. Shakes the defense off and knocks it down.
Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Hill passes to Embiid. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Milton in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Milton's got 5 now.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
Redick surveying the D. Right at the free throw line. That one wide left.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
To the middle. Here's Howard. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And now a 7-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, nice job that time by rolling after setting the solid screen. He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Milton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Richardson outside. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Trey Burke. Cauley Stein kicks to Richardson. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Right side, Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With a step back. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 6. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Philadelphia leading by 5. Hill looking it over. And there's the pass to Embiid. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, you know, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
They've got Hill. Korkmaz is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
The team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Redick. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Thibault. It's back to Hill. He kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 6. And a missed layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Redick. Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Green. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. Runs in the pass to Powell. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Doubled by Howard. Powell against Howard. Redick with the three. That one doesn't go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Good work there as it goes. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And here's Green outside. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Hill has the open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 9.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
There's the pass to Thibault. Now Howard, guarded by Powell. Howard kicks to Green. And here now is Thibault. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Well, Green showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I like to see him attack like that on occasion.
Mavericks trail by 9. Dallas calls timeout.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Curry's checked in for Green. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for J.J. Redick. Back to Porzingis. Fires the three. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Over Howard. The shot by Powell, no good. The 76ers leading by 9. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Harris scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
To the inside, Porzingis banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got his second bucket. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was called 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Hardaway from outside gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Porzingis. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Simmons passes to Harris. Shoots over Powell. And that one hits back iron. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spots.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But, you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Trey Burke comes in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Harris. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Left side, Harris. Porzingis with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. There's the triple. Doncic, no good. The 76ers trail. The drive by Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia. And stolen by Simmons. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Richardson outside. And stolen by Thibault. Fast break, Philadelphia. Simmons is running. And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Thibault. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops in there for Thibault. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Second free throw, no good. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Cauley Stein kicks to Burke. Just 4 to shoot. Richardson for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Richardson.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Philadelphia. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Mavericks trail by 5. The Mavericks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That free throw good from Porzingis.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless range. This guy has in the gym range, if anybody has that.
Harris looking it over. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Burke with it.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Richardson.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And he makes the first.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trail by 5. Burke, the pass to Cauley Stein. And here's Porzingis for a 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Richardson. Up again. Porzingis on the follow. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instincts.
Passes to Embiid. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cauley Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now just a 1-76ers lead.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Doncic outside. Basket counts.
Boy, you look at Luka Doncic, and it's clear. He's got the entire package, a full repertoire, especially at the offensive end.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard.
Take a break.
And with
Take a
all
break.
great passers, there are a
2
couple of
shots.
things they do well. One is they see a play or 2 ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Josh Richardson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Burke. Green against Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
George Hill's checked in for Ben Simmons. All free throws good from Doncic. And Philadelphia has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Couldn't think that was going to go in. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Doncic against Hill. Pass to Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. Checking out the 76ers. Kenny, give us your take.
I'm watching Tobias Harris and the impact he's had thus far. Now think about this. His aggressiveness on the offensive end, that's impressive. But he knows his strengths on that end of the floor, and that's a nice job that he's playing to them.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Philadelphia leading by 6. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Powell, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Harris, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Doncic, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
Simmons against Brunson. And Harris wide open. He shoots the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis, and that one goes long. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team first attitude on display.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Here's Thibault. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Doncic against Simmons. The shot's good. Doncic has got 21.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Simmons passes to Harris. To the middle. And he makes that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hardaway, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Down low. Here's Thibault. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Mavericks trail by 8. Takes a shot at the elbow. Porzingis can't hit. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that one's good. Thibault. Thibault's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
The Mavericks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Danny Green.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
And a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Jalen Brunson. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Doncic against Curry. Doncic, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They grab their own miss. Simmons shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
You know, got to stay down on the pump fake. You've heard me say it multiple times, guys. When Simmons gets you in the air, the rest of it is easy for him.
That free throw missing. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic kicks to Richardson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently.
And talking about the shot blocking ability, you love that mentality. No shot goes unchallenged around the rim. They make sure of that. You have to earn everything you get on the inside.
First one falls for him.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein comes in for Porzingis, and Trey Burke subbed in for Hardaway. So he gets them both. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. The pass to Milton. To the inside. Embiid dishes to Howard. And the shot goes in. Howard's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Philadelphia leading by 12. Inside. Elbow shot is on the way. Curry can't get it to go. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dwight Powell. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Burke. No points in the game yet for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting. But you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And the first one at the line is good. Burke hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Curry kicks to Howard. Here's Milton. And the 76ers get it back. Curry finds Embiid. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. They break it out 5 on 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. And Simmons is second.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. And he sinks the second. And so here is Philadelphia. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Howard. Back to Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. Curry kicks to Milton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on J.J. Redick.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Milton. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
The 76ers leading by 11. They get a hand on it. Burke with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Richardson gets a wide open look, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's 9 points for Josh Richardson.
Boy, good ball movement that time. Allows Richardson to get the good look on the jumper he wants. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Outside Curry. Back to Milton. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 9. Redick passes to Burke. Here's Finney-Smith. Redick is in the corner. It's good from long range. Redick's got 5.
And this is exactly how Redick makes his living. An incredible three-point shooter who shoots it quickly.
Curry passes to Korkmaz. Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas. 4-on-3 break. Burke looking over the floor. It's Redick on the wing. Puts it up from 17, and he can't bank that one in. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Korkmaz. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Burke. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Outside, Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Korkmaz. That's tipped. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop.
Seems that Richardson just has a knack for always being in the right place.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And where Finney-Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney-Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
George Hill's checked in for Korkmaz. Porzingis, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Burke. Milton kicks to Embiid. They could use a bucket. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Hill.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
On the wing, Doncic drains the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Hill. Pass to Milton. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
First free throw is good.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player, a polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And Embiid drops them both. Mavericks trail by 5. We've got 1:18 left in the third. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Cauley-Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Dallas making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Cauley-Stein hits them both. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Howard. Curry looking it over. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Outside Curry. Embiid inside, working on Cauley-Stein.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. And he knocks down the first one. And Embiid drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Hill passes to Milton. Doncic against Curry. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic leading the charge. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. For three, Richardson, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Mavericks trail by 5. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. George Hill out there with Green, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. Doncic passes to Powell. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Philadelphia leading by 5. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Doncic. Now Thibault. Harris, right side. Shoots over Powell. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 23 points.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
And here is Powell. Now here's Brunson. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thibault finds Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Shoots it. That's good from Harris on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
High arcing shot, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Green. To the inside. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3, Harris. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. And here comes the break. A good look from Doncic. Here's Porzingis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
Well, I tell you what, hard to contain Porzingis now. When he's being aggressive with it, the defense gets a little shaky.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Simmons checked in for George Hill. And both free throws good for Porzingis. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Simmons with it. Harris outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 7. Floats one up. It doesn't go for him. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Harris. Porzingis with the block. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Hardaway. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Simmons against Brunson. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Mavericks trail by 8. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Simmons against Brunson. Pass to Embiid. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Brunson with a clean look. The Mavericks rebound.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Brunson against Simmons. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. The 76ers again can't hit it. Now here is Hardaway. Defended by Thibault. Porzingis can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Brunson kicks the foul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
He hits both from the stripe. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Green. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Tries again. He lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And it's blocked. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic looking it over. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got 17 now, just in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Simmons passes to Green. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Back to Green. And the pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
And Doncic throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Brunson. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Embiid. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Doncic with it. Now defended by Embiid. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, I love watching Doncic go to work there. Assertiveness is the key, and that's part of why he's so successful.
Passes it to Harris. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Philadelphia. And Dallas with a change here, too. Richardson's checked in. Timeout called, the 76ers. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Green kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Howard misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Some room here for Richardson. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And it's slammed in by Howard. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Kicks it to Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Richardson against Howard. Now Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
Harris against Doncic. And it goes down 2 points.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Outside, Simmons. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. That's good from Harris on the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 21 in the game.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big time shot there. He's comfortable in that role.
Dallas calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Mavericks trailing. And here's Brunson. He kicks it to Richardson. Back to Brunson. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brunson. No good on the quick three.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simmons dishes to Howard. Harris outside. Back to Howard. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance from deep. Richardson score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
What a big shot from Richardson there. Fearless.
Harris outside. Shoots over Powell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
Down low. Here's Simmons. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Simmons got 9 points now in just the second half.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player, somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
It's stolen by Green. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Doncic against Green. And Doncic gets it to go.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. That's good from Simmons.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Doncic against Green. Powell, the pass to Richardson. Count it!
Fortitude and want to. That's what Richardson is showing you there with that big bucket when they need it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're up by 2. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia with the ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Powell against Harris. Howard at the elbow. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. With the putback. And Howard with the second chance points.
And, you know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 4. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.